Stan with 3D PT. I just came from a resource fair this weekend, and a person that was visually impaired told me about a cool site called Touch Mapper. And this is a site that lets you 3D print maps or 3D print tactile maps of any location it could access. So it's touchmapper.org, and it's an open source project that you could find information on. And just as a test for RipRap, put in the address for the RipRap Festival, and I'll have a maker's table there this year. I'll probably end up wearing some chainmail and have some other projects out. But when I ran the address for it, it actually produced a STL file of the center. Now this is at the small scale it would go. So you'd have to do a little more work if you wanted to make a tactile map of the inside of the building. But that you could actually probably extract from a PDF map or document. So I'll have to play around with this a little more. And it does produce a 3D printable STL. And so this is the top view of the Ranch Events Complex where the RipRap's happening. It is pretty much just a big, large industrial or agricultural facility. So it's kind of plain from the view. But if you want to play around and see what other things look like, let me pull that up. You could do have different options. Big thing is just changing the scale. So you could produce a map of the entire area. So this is great for large signs. You kind of drop it down to 2400. And this gives you a good overview if you're trying to get between a couple buildings. It also has a multi-part map, so you could actually split this up and print a larger display. So if you want to make your building ADA accessible, you could definitely map it with this. The site for this actually has a couple options when you go to create a map. So you could download the file as a standard STL. They actually have a print-on-demand service, but it's 29 euros, and it's shipped from overseas. Or you could email the link to yourself or to a friend to print. So this is a great tool that I'm going to play around with more. If you have something you'd like to see done with this, please let me know in the comments or send me an email. And I'll see you all at RipRap.